Hey, what's up everyone? Uh, Hopefully this is just going to be a little quick repair here. This may occur to other people and their little DVD players. This is a little Sony progressive scan DVD plus RW plus R plus RW minus RW minus R playback. CD DVD player DVP SR 200E. Now this isn't an old one. Has component cables and a digital out. It'll take that multicolor RCA component cable, but no HDMI. You can see it was picked up as is $2. And it does come up. You can see we have insert disc. But you try and open the door, it says open, and it won't open the tray. And then it tries to load because, you know, it thinks it came out and put a disc in it and went back in. So we are going to see what the hell's going on, why it won't eject the tray. I'm thinking probably a belt, if this is one of those that has belts in it. A lot of these have gears that drive the tray in and out anymore. But this one may be an old enough that it still has the belts. And it needs cleaned up. Just a simple little DVD player, you know. These ones I don't get a whole lot for, but if I can pick them up for a couple bucks and get them working fairly cheap, on the cheap, then I'll go ahead and pick them up and we'll fix them up and sell them. And makes good documentation as to if somebody else has one doing the same thing, we can fix it for them. And, well, not fix it for them, but we can fix it and then they can fix it themselves after watching my video. So I'm going to get you set up. We're going to take the top off of it and see what the hell's going on with it. Alright, I don't know where your battery died at, but there's two little latches, one on either side of the tray that you can push. A little latch right there and right there. And it hooks, keeps, whoop, there we are. That little nub, that's what stops it. Here's one belt. That should be the one that drives to the tray. Little on the stiff side. Okay, I'm gonna find us a belt and we'll put a belt on it and see what happens, and we'll kind of clean this up a little bit and service it. I'll show you a few things on it and then we'll go from there. Okay, I got some belts here. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of this fuzz cleaned up. See, this little pin right here, that's what, when the tray moves in and out, it runs in this groove here. And that's what, when it comes to the top, it pushes up the deck and then is ready to read. And it turns this little switch right here, that little switch on, and that's what activates the deck. Then when you open it, it goes all the way over, and that lever on the switch comes all the way over and telling the deck that the tray is all the way out. And I am just going to put a little bit of oil run those gears, and I don't know if I can get under. Let's see if I can't get a little bit of oil to run down into the motor. Now I got oil on the drive gear. That's not going to be good for our belt. So let me get that cleaned up. Alright, belt. There's our old one. Let's see if we can't find one that's just a little bit smaller, so it'll be tighter. These are square belts. A lot of these decks take square belts. That's stretching it. That's about the same size. I get these belts on Amazon. These are just a variety pack. A lot of the smaller decks, and like on the Xbox 360, take these little square belts. Oil is just a very light, not 3-in-1. I use a lead slinging oil on those, just because it's a little thinner and kind of stays a little bit better. And then let's see, where's the, really hard to get to the mech that actually raises and lowers the deck. But we'll get some in there, and once we run it in and out a couple of times and up and down, it will lubricate itself. I'm going to put a little bit. These are the tray. These are the slides that the tray runs in and out on. Put some in there. Put some on the rat gear here. You don't have to get overly carried away. It'll move itself around. Once you start running the tray in and out, it'll disperse. Alright, let's go ahead and put a little on those guides there. This will just kind of help it move in and out. And like I said, once you start moving it in and out, it'll disperse it and get even better. Make sure our guide pin's all the way over, so it goes in the groove where it belongs. plug, plug, and I know you can't see, but I'm putting in a little ribbon cable. Turn power on. Oh, we did unplug it. How about if we plug it in first? Okay, power's on. Insert disc. And looky there. Now, let me find us a movie. Yeah, we'll put old Shrek back in. I always play him. Test everything with Shrek. Spinning up. Loading. Loading. And she's playing. Ooh. Okay, now I need to see if this is one that we can just push play and we don't need a remote for. Yep. So that's good, because now I can sell it on the cheap and get some money out of it. Nice little, just basic little DVD player. Nothing special. Okay, I'm gonna get it cleaned up and then we'll get it put back together and be able to finish up. Okay, there we go. She's all set, ready to go, all cleaned up. The only thing we had to do is change a belt and service the deck a little bit, and it's now working. And that's changing the belt on a DVP SR 200P. Nice little unit. Be great for somebody that just wants to play some DVDs. Just wants to watch some movies. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, see ya.